Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something super important. Why some people pretend to be victim, make lies, or exaggerate their pain, and what it really means underneath it all. Maybe you've seen this or even experienced that yourself, and I want to explain why this happens to us. I don't judge anyone. This channel is for your soul growth and healing. Let's get into it. What does pretending to be a victim means? And that is not just like lying to people, making up stories to be seen. This is also pretending to be a victim with your self-talk within yourself. So sometimes people say or act like they're victim to get attention or care. It's not about manipulation or lying. Often it's a way to cope with feeling invisible, hurt, or unsafe. It's a way to get emotional connection where they don't know how and what else they can do to ask for help. This behavior often starts in childhood or teenager years. It's someone grows up feeling ignored or emotionally neglected. They might learn, I have to show big pain to get noticed. A little pain won't do. It can come from a deep need to be loved, seen, and protected. Sometimes people mix up attention with connection. They want to be cared for, not just looked at. So it's not about attention either, it's very much about survival. It isn't about being a liar or manipulator. It's about survival, trying to protect yourself emotionally. People might tell a story to act hurt because it's the only way they know to feel safe or belong. They think, if I am a victim, they might feel sorry for me and they're more likely to accept me. This behavior often comes with a lot of shame and confusion afterwards. It is not nice. And how does shame affect us? After pretending or exaggerating pain, you might feel guilt. You might feel you're bad, or even worry and anxious that others will find out and eventually reject you. This shame can make you withdraw or repeat the cycle to get care again. It's a vicious cycle. So let's pick up an example. A 16 years old girl, because this happens a lot among teenagers. At 16, your brain and heart are still trying to figure out how to be loved, how to belong, and how to matter. If the person feels unseen, unsupported, or emotionally isolated, it would make perfect sense to reach for a story that might make someone care more deeply, protect her more, and see her. So let's say she makes up a story that she had a terrible accent when she was younger, or that she had an illegal abortion when she was, maybe say, like 15, just to get that sort of pity from these people, from people, and they're more likely to accept her more. And this is the reason why she would do that. It's no manipulation. It is about longing for connection. And let's say she said that to a teacher, and if they've seen her in need, they want to take her under their wing. They want her more, protect her more, love her like a daughter. And that desire, it's heartbreaking, you know? It's not horrible. It's heartbreakingly human, and it's more common than what you think. So let's flip the script. What would you say to her if she was yourself when you were a teenager, or if she was your daughter? What would you say to her? Something like, you didn't have to make up pain to be loved, you were already worthy. Or even in the stage after she did it, you could tell her, just allow yourself to outgrow your past without condemning yourself for wanting longing for wanting connection. And also tell her you are loved even when you're strong and when you're okay. You don't need to be broken to be seen. It's good to realize that if you're starting telling story to people, telling story in your head, then they're gonna hurt you ultimately, because you're gonna carry them inside. And you don't need that strategy for connection. The thing is, you might have learned that without realizing. Don't blame yourself. So you're already doing the hardest part. You're now here in this video, you have become aware of it. That gives you enormous power. So ask yourself, am I trying to be liked through pain right now? So reclaim your story. You're not just what happened to you. You are also how you rise, how you loved, and how you live your life. Practice new ways to connect. Try sharing joy instead. People love joyful people. Creativity, your real self, your creative self, your curious self, and see how people react. They will stay closer to you when you're struggling, and you will create some real connections. Also, don't think about the past too much, but just maybe write a narrative to yourself where I can explore when this pattern started, so that you can heal that part and move on. So build your own inner support system, your own inner tool for feeling seen and valued authentically. I kiss my arm, my top arm, when I tell myself something that makes me feel like I'm powerless or a victim, or I get back into that cycle again, or making stories in my head. It happens to me too. So I would love to share this and for you to do the same. You're not broken, you are growing, and that's a beautiful thing. I love you all, and I hope to see you on the next video. I love you. Take care. Bye bye.